Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I was due in Nashville, Tennessee. And today, on the Hermitcraft Feed the Beast server, I'm going to be taking a little tour around Spawn with Hypnotizd, the founder and father of this server. And we're also going to be looking at our skeleton spawner and some magic that we can do over there. So, Hypno, where should we start?
Well, I guess we could take a look at the spawn village real quick. And, well, I guess it's not really a spawn village.
Okay, you changed into a zombie head. Did you do that on purpose?
I'm what?
You put a zombie head on.
Brains.
I'm frightened. Whoa, you're little...
No, last night I enchanted a level 30 book and I got Vorpal 2, and I forgot I did that, and I had this sword and I was just killing some zombies and I dropped some heads.
Oh, so, nice. I was going to say, scarily enough, your ponytail sticks out the back of that, unlike your helmets, and it was kind of bizarre.
That's awesome. Okay, so this is our... I guess the community machine area so far. DMAC did a lot of work trying to get some kind of a building together. I think he made most of these machines and hooked them all up for us. So we have basically all of the starting necessity machines here. Just some barrels full of plants and food items and pretty much everything we need to get started. We got a brewing stand and an anvil in here and just some community chests. Lots of crafting tables and all that stuff. You've seen all this, haven't you?
I have. I've got to say, one of my favorite features is the coke oven and the blast furnace in the ceiling. I really think that is... These things, because they're so massive, you just kind of have to build them into the walls and floors of whatever you're doing. And,
yeah, that's true.
One of the fun things about the blast furnace in the ceiling, though, is it'll drip lava down every so often.
I don't know if I actually like that or not. I also don't really like hearing the lava, the gurgling sound or whatever that it makes. I don't know. But it is kind of cool. Over here we have, I guess, our community farms here. Lots of flax and some wheat. I think those are carrots over there. Yeah, carrots.
Yeah, there's some carrots back here.
And Jassassin was programming this turtle to automatically harvest the flax. I don't really know how to do that. I saw him working on it, but I don't know what the program is to do it. But yeah, I guess it's just flax, huh? Well, I'm not going to mess with this because I don't know how to stop it.
Yeah, just in case just in case it's broken somehow or whatever. We don't want it to go mad and start devouring the whole base.
Yeah, I was watching him program this thing, and he had his turtle escape, and it actually went off in some direction.
You know, that would actually be... We could set a whole, horror movie episode where Jassassin goes too far, and his fleet of 12 turtles just starts attacking the base, and everybody's fleeing and whatnot.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I guess we have an elevated enchantment table here. I don't know why it's elevated. I guess
this was to keep creepers and skeletons from bothering us too much while we're over here.
I guess we need to get a proper room or house or building constructed for this guy.
Mm-hmm. This is just a holdover.
So temporary cow and chicken pens over here in the nether portal. And I don't think we got pretty much anything too fancy here. I don't have a base set up just yet. I've been using the community hut over here, just trying to get things going for everybody. And Joe, you have a base, don't you?
I do. It is over to the southeast here.
Watch out for the wisps.
Not all of them are volatile. Some of them will only attack you if you attack them.
Ah, okay.
And so even though, and so that's one of the reasons that I was talking about getting some more silverwood trees planted here, is it's going to decrease the odds of having the volatile or hostile wisps spawn.
Oh, I was hearing sound. There's just a squid that spawned right in this lake. That's weird.
Oh, funny. So this is my base here. It's constructed of aluminum ore, which gives it this cool shark fin.
Oh yeah, you do got a shark fin going on, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just kind of started working on it, and I was like, it's a shark. It's a shark base. It always keeps swimming, because otherwise it'll die or something. I don't know.
So did it have that shape originally, or were you going for a shark fin on purpose, or did you just end up with that design and said it was a shark?
I just started, I was like, wow, I've got a whole nother stack of these aluminum blocks after I finished the base here. And then I was like, well, I guess I'll keep going. I just kept adding to it, and it's like, oh, now it looks like a shark. That's fine. I can accept
That's awesome.
this. I've got some Zycraft blocks in here. like these Zycraft plate blocks, these red
Oh
ones.
yeah.
They're super expensive and hard to make, and they're like resistant to nuclear explosions. They don't actually do
really?
anything. They're purely decorative, because like these aluminum blocks, if somebody were to set off a nuke, these blocks would just all be gone anyway. But
But the Zycraft ones are nuke proof.
yeah, these ones are like super high-end Zycraft. They combine a ton of iron and stone and a bunch of other stuff. It's a several-step process to make these.
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I haven't made more than just the basic Zycraft blocks.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm
Ooh,
gonna
what's
replace.
it sound that I'm hearing?
What? Oh, I'm gonna replace these walls, these dirt walls eventually. You'll notice I've got some candles in here. You can make candles using Thaumcraft 3, and you can dye them any color you like. So I've been dyeing them cyan to match my T-shirt, which I guess you can't see right now. But
Oh,
see?
now I can. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a pretty close match.
It's as close as I'm gonna get. Now this door here and these blocks are actually Thaumcraft 3 warded blocks, which means they're protected, so only the person who planted them can break them. Now with my fist, you'll see how quickly that breaks, right? That's just my fist. Now go ahead and
Now,
use
if
your
I
pick
try to
on.
do it, yeah, I can't even. Nothing. Pick. Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, so same thing with the door. I can just open it with my hand or whatever, whereas if you started hitting it with the pick.
Yep. Looks like I can't get through this door.
Yep, so I can just open that for you there. And come on in. I've extended those
I
blocks.
can't open or close it.
Oh, yeah.
The door refuses to budge is a message I just got.
Yep, it's a pretty awesome door. And I've got these blocks extended further than you can see, just because, digging around should not be an option.
Are you afraid that people are going to break in and take things, or?
I'm not actually worried about the people on this server, because this is a really good server with people I like. But it's one of those things, if I'm going to go through the trouble of developing all this magical technology, I want to use it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense,
So
sure.
it's just like, might as well use it correctly. Then
You
I've got
get
a
all
bunch
this weird stuff in here. I don't know anything about Thaumcraft. I've made one of these cauldron things, or whatever they're called.
Yeah,
but
Crucible.
That's as far as I ever got. I haven't done anything else.
Yeah, the crucibles let you boil things into their magical essences, and then this 2x2 block here is called an infusion altar, which you can right-click on and kind of see. It's like a crafting bench, but what it'll do is it'll use stuff from the crucibles as well. So I might have to throw magical essences into the crucibles and then place a bunch of blocks inside of here in a special configuration. And this is why the Thaumcraft stuff is so expensive, because in order to make those boots that I gave you earlier, the boots of the Traveler, I had to throw 5 boats into the crucible, which meant I needed to get 25 planks just to throw into the crucible to get magic out of. Not
speaking
even
of
putting those in the bench.
Speaking of those boots of the Traveler, I should probably throw those on. I took them off because I was fighting some monsters, and they have durability, and I didn't want them to get broken. But yeah, these boots are really, really awesome. They allow you to walk up single high block levels. This is really cool.
Oh yeah, going up these steps is just like, whoop.
Oh, actually, no. I think the last time I took them off was when I was building that zombie spawner, or the skeleton spawner room. I kept walking up the edge of the wall, and I wasn't trying to do that.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, there's just game physics that I'm used to that these boots kind of break.
Yeah, they also let you jump too high, so I just, to get out of my cow pit, I just jump up here. And then I've got my bed in my AFK area back here, because I figure any mobs that even get into my house and then through this pit aren't going to jump up too high to get back here.
Yeah, there's no way a mob can get in here except for maybe a spider, but then you got the glass to prevent it from even getting in through there.
Exactly.
So that's cool.
Yeah, and then if
So you got one cow here.
Yeah, I needed some leather to finish something that I was making for the skeleton farm, the levitators, which we're going to show off later.
Now, what am I looking at here? This thing is looking at you.
Oh, that is a zombie brain in a jar. I haven't figured out really what it's good for yet, so I just kind of put it down over here to keep an eye on my chickens. Now, you'll see, though, if you come around, there's a chest in the middle of that chicken area.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
And if you right-click on that, you'll see there's some stuff inside of there. Yeah. Now, for example, if I throw something into there...
Yeah, other way.
Let me, can you see very well? Let me...
Maybe if I break...
Oh, sorry. Wait. I was going to just break around here real quick for optimal viewing. Because, yeah, this is not a load-bearing wall.
Down.
So keep an eye on the chest real quick.
All right. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that.
And
That's cool.
so I figure when I'm away, the chickens or whatever here, some of them are going to lay eggs that are within range of the chest, and then the chest will just snap them up and eat them. Now, other times these eggs would just naturally despawn if I'm not here in 5 minutes to collect them. But,
Right.
you know, it at least collects some of them, so it's better than
Yeah,
none.
so that's not bad.
If I put, really the way to do it would be to make the entire floor of this out of those chests.
Can you place those right next to each other, or do they turn into like a large hungry chest or anything?
No, you can place them next to each other like gold or silver chests.
Okay, okay.
They're super expensive, though. Each one requires 7 times 9 logs. So what is that? That's like 63 logs, plus another 6 planks, because I had to make a hatch to put on top of it. So in terms of lumber use, that's like several trees.
Yeah, so those are very, very expensive.
Yeah.
Can you use the fir wood on those? Because I can get pretty much a limited amount of fir wood.
That's one of the reasons that I've came over here when we first
Whoa, this
started
thing's
the map.
moving.
Oh, the zombie brain?
Did you see that?
Did it rattle or something?
Yeah, it was moving back and forth.
Yeah, it'll do that sometimes. I can kind of tap on it. Don't use a tool because you might break it.
Oh, sorry.
But you can just kind of punch it and you'll see it move.
Did you walk into it? Does it do that?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's creepy if it was just doing that by itself.
But yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of neat stuff in the Thaumcraft. Now, let's go take a look at the skeleton farm if we've seen most of the base so far.
Yeah, it's cool seeing your base. I don't think I've actually seen most of that stuff.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. The further I get the technology, I'll share more of it with the group. But right now, I don't have the resources to really do stuff on a large scale.
Sure, sure. So this is the zombie spawner, and surprisingly enough, it was like right under the ground here. Let me go and break some of these blocks out so the people at home can see what we got.
I believe you said zombie, but you meant skeleton.
Did I just say zombie?
You did literally just say zombie.
Ah. Yeah, sorry. I meant skeleton. So skeleton spawner right under the ground about 10 blocks down, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just built a standard 8x8 room around it so they all get funneled. They get washed down to this side. The water pulls more to that corner. And then Joe provided these awesome things called levitators, I think.
Yes, levitators. They are a Thaumcraft 3 object that the way they work is each one of them will make stuff fly up 10 blocks, but you can stack them on top of each other. So we stacked 4 arcane levitators on top of each other so that it would throw the skeletons up into the air by 40 blocks, which is what's happening right there.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Just watch them go up there. You don't have to worry about filling that tube full of water. They just automatically float up. And in fact, I think if you stand on top of that, even where it's not enclosed anymore, I think I can fly up here. I think the levitator still works right above this block. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe it's because there's an air block before when I had glass here. But yeah, it was still making me fly up about 4 or 5 blocks higher than the top of this.
Okay, so it had some extra punch to it.
Yeah, I think the solid block prevents that, but when it was glass up there before, it was still forcing me up a little bit.
That's interesting to note that the solid block prevents that. That'll be... Ideally, we could use these in elevators for us in the future.
Oh, that is very true, yes.
Here's the thing, is even though we have... I like to design my bases once we actually start doing real base development, assuming that I'll always have a jetpack. But sometimes I won't have a jetpack, and having a elevator thing, or if I have a guest over who doesn't have a jetpack or theirs is out of charge for some reason, being able to use elevators to fly up and around would be cool, right?
Yeah, that's much better than doing like a ladder or anything like that. You could have a quick fall on one side and the levitator on the other side, so you can get up and down real fast.
Well, the other thing is that on the lower side of the levitator, do we have access to that cave?
You mean down there where the levitator is?
Yeah, it's in that marble cave.
I don't think there's a proper exit or a proper way down, but I think I could probably just punch my way down here and get in there. Pretty sure there was enough space down here to be open. Here we go.
Yeah. So, of course, we didn't bring any lights. Let me make some torches real quick. Keep an eye out
I got torches going.
Oh, I was going to say, keep an eye out for creepers while I craft, but... So if we were to, for example, underneath these levitators here, if we were to build a shaft these levitators would slow your descent as you fell down that shaft.
Oh, so they work both directions, huh?
So on the downside, or on the lower side, what they do is they slow your descent.
You don't have your jetpack on.
I don't have a jetpack, so you might be the one to.
All right. Well, let me take the jetpack off, so I'm not affected by that.
Yeah.
If I jump up and in here. Well, I guess that's not a very good example.
Yeah, we might want to make that lower, but because I didn't have the jetpack, I was gonna let you do. No, anyway, I'm here. So yeah.
Oh, now you're down there.
I'm down here too.
Okay, so if I take the jetpack off and I drop down there, you're saying that I'm not gonna die?
You should not take fall damage for 40 feet or 40 meters.
Now
because
that is awesome.
We have 4 of them stacked together, so that's 40
now we're both
meters
down
of
here.
protection.
So
we could actually
let me jetpack out and I'll toss you my jetpack.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna mine down further actually, because theoretically, let's see, what elevation is are the levitators at?
They are at Y45 is the lowest one.
Okay, so they would actually all go all the way down to level 5 in here.
Okay.
So if you want to do a even more dramatic showing, let me go all the way down here to.
You're just trying to kill me, aren't you? This is gonna kill me.
Well, I'll fill my inventory with blocks first. I'll split up the blocks I have, so that way I won't pick up any of your stuff if you were to die.
Okay.
Okay, actually, I'll even get out of the way. I'll climb up a little bit, up a little false
so
space.
It says
here.
you're 35 blocks below me, so theoretically this should save me.
Yes.
Let's go. Whoa, this is.
Is it slowing you down?
Yeah. I went down just slow enough where I wasn't taking any fall damage.
So that's pretty handy for an elevator system. Especially
That is
because
really handy.
we could stack those even higher than 4. We could have those go up or down 50 or 60 blocks.
Let me throw you down my jetpack so you can get out.
Wait, is Jassassin here?
I'm here. Hello.
Hello,
Oh, hey,
Jassassin. Just so you know, we are recording.
Yes,
you are
I'm
welcome
sorry.
to. No, you are welcome to join us. We are underneath the skeleton farm. I don't know where you're at.
I am at Spoon's base.
Okay, well, because we are showing off the powers of the levitation devices to stop people from taking fall damage.
Yeah, what I was going to
They're
ask is,
very
can you retract those with pistons?
You know, that would be a
'Cause
fun
if you
thing
could,
to
you could make
test.
an amazing elevator system.
Oh yeah, where you
You
Where-
move them in and out of place based on what floor you want to go to.
Yeah, because, okay, so you could be standing in a location, and then depending on what button you press, it pushes one or more underneath you and then shoots you up. It would have to hold them there long enough for you to reach your floor. But you could even have a string platform, like an ender platform,
Yep.
catch you. Yeah, you could do that. Well, I was going to say, this could be a great mine entrance, if we could find a use for it later. But anyway,
Okay, so
I'm going to go ahead and jump on out here, Hypno, and I'm going to toss you back down the jetpack. Sound good?
Sounds great.
oh, good thing I didn't go down that hole.
Yeah, don't.
What
don't-
I'm gathering, Okay.
We were just taking down to see the levitators. Did you toss
Okay.
the jetpack down?
Yeah, I did. Did it not come get you?
You didn't toss it down, or just asked and picked it up?
Jess, do you have the jetpack?
I do not.
I tossed it down the hole there.
Nope, nothing came down here, unfortunately.
Just asking.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Hypno.
Can you